Just to clarify, just as a forewarning, don't vlog, drive out in the snow. That is the most stupidest thing you can do, and I am taking a lot of risks doing this, but it puts me at ease and it keeps me alert, especially going 30 miles an hour to work on a freeway. But I was expecting to get snow sometime November, December, or January, not towards February or March. Kind of funny that people have a tendency to who want to continue going on roads that have black ice on them, and they would just slip out onto the side of the road or into a ditch or something. I've already seen about 5 cars in the ditch. I did manage to help out one of them, and I couldn't help the other one because I'd be late for work. I remember I used to live in St. John's Bridge, the haunted bridge. The year that I was living there, people would just continue on up St. John's Bridge, even though there's black ice everywhere and snowing, thinking that they would make it. And there was this guy who had an Audi. It was definitely souped up. It had spoilers. It was low to the ground, and it was front wheel drive. No, it was rear wheel. It looks like he had racing wheels. He was trying to make his way up up St. John's Bridge, and he was there spinning his wheels, and he was only going like 2 miles an hour. And as soon as he reached the middle of the bridge, he started to slide back down. And the thing is that he kept going, and he knew that he was sliding down, and he eventually concluded that he had to turn around. Luckily, I was on foot going up St. John's, because during that time I had the day off because the roads were unsafe to drive. And so this was before I had kids, and I walked up to St. John's to check out the view, and I saw this guy driving up with a sports car. Fart. Now that I have a piano, I can create again. Yeah, I think it's time to buy me a new GoPro. To be quite frank, it seems like once a product comes out, it then already becomes outdated. Anyway, it's around 6 o'clock in the morning. There's a lot of light that's coming through, which is great. I miss the sun, and it's also nice because the weather's starting to turn up. Summer is just around the corner, and the weather is beginning to clear. It's starting to get warm again. Now I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but a quick update on myself. I've been more focused and prioritizing my efforts in my health and well-being, since I've been so focused financially that it's kind of driving me up the wall. So to combat that, I've just been really focused on myself, trying to get myself to calm down and to try to get myself to see things more simply. As you all know, I tend to overthink things. On the outside, it doesn't look all that bad, but on the inside, my mind, it's like turning on overdrive. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of meditating, a lot of just trying to silence my mind. I've been going a lot to the gym, and it's kind of nice because not only am I focused on getting more complicated tricks and whatnot, but it's also allowed me to step back from skateboarding a little while, just for a little bit, so I can get myself motivated again for that the next push. What do I mean by that? The next push, you know how sometimes you have ebbs and flows. Actually, we all have ebbs and flows in our lives. skating, marriage, finances, social lives, traveling. Sometimes we're really active and doing a whole lot of things. Sometimes we just want to stay home and watch Netflix all day. For me in skating, it's the same thing. Although I skate every day, there are times when I'm just like all for it and wanting to learn new tricks. And sometimes I just want to skate. And without a solid goal in mind, I just want to have fun. The slow part of skating for me usually occurs between winter and spring. And at that point, it's like I just want to skate, but I don't really want to learn anything. I just want to keep up with my basic stuff. And then once spring hits, that's when I really start to get motivated and push myself to learn several tricks that are interesting to me. But now I'm currently in the middle of this point, and I started to incorporate going to the gym. As you all have known, I'm suffering through an injury. What really got me to focus on my physique and my gym work is to Neen Williams, which I came across his YouTube channel. Neen Williams is a professional skateboarder, and he started a cooking vlog channel thing, and very simple, very informative, and it's very thorough. And it just got me super pumped up to work on myself on a physical level too. We put our bodies through a lot of pressure, a lot of strain, and a lot of damage. And what better way to strengthen the body than to go to the gym and have a solid routine. Now, one thing I didn't realize until a few weeks ago is that naturally I would just attack, like for example at the gym, I would just go every single day, do the same routine that I have, and just attack it day after day after day, not really giving myself a chance to rest. And it wasn't until I started introducing myself to a gentleman who is a seasoned lifter, and he is like ripped, and he's he's tall, ripped, with the body of a god. He stated that resting is just as important as lifting, and nutrition as well is just as important. Everything that a lifter does in his off days is really, really important. And I had to give myself a day's rest, a day or two's rest, to really gain the benefit of the workout the day prior, because the body really needs the time to heal and recuperate and rebuild. And a lot of the seasoned professional skateboarders out there are really starting to take that side of fitness as a serious thing nowadays, because a skateboarder's career would only last this many years, and then at the end of their career, which only lasts for say 5 or 6 years, their body is left broken. They're really suffering the consequences for pushing themselves and throwing themselves off of the biggest things they can. And the younger generations are now taking into consideration the wellness and the fitness of their bodies, and really just taking the time to take care of themselves, which is it's really an improvement. Because back in the day, after getting that trick, we just go out to party and really celebrate, and those parties, man, they get pretty intense. We don't really think of our bodies and the consequences that we put our bodies to all that much until the next day, when we really feel that hangover. Over the years, man, it takes a toll on the body. But luckily, we're now able to connect to one another, share information about our experiences with fitness, skateboarding, and what works best for the benefit of the individual as well as a whole. I think that's fantastic that we're able to share such vital information through social media and video platforms such as YouTube. genuinely afraid of skating without my brace. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish the quote-unquote straight 8. Not even a straight 8 at all. Man, so pissed. But I've never been so afraid of flip tricks since I first started. It's been really, really scary. Especially skating without a brace on. It's so crippling, no pun intended. It's so crippling not being able to skate the way I want to without the brace. And it's true when people say that when you get a brace, you rely on it so heavily. It messes with your mind. It messed with my mind for sure. It feels like I'm starting over again. Alrighty, that about concludes this episode. A quick little note that I'd like to leave you guys. If you're trying to grow as a human being in anything that you do, do not give the power of changing yourself to other people. Now, what do I mean by that? When you're looking to change something about yourself, don't look outside. Do not look outside for validation, for support, because it's all temporary. It's not lasting, and it's often the case that people don't really understand who you truly are. The best person that you can look up to make those changes in your life is yourself. Developing that self-awareness and that discipline to look within yourself. If you like this video, please let me know by clicking that like button. If you have any thoughts, questions, or comments, leave it down in the comment section below. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Julius. If you have any video ideas, please leave it down in the comment section below. And if you'd like to further support this channel, go ahead and click that link on the bottom right-hand side of this banner. I'll see you all in the next one. Laters.